I want to go back.
They're
to
just
what
very
you,
complete.
I want to go back
They're
to
just
what you
so
just said, though.
complete.
You just said they're the best team in Florida.
Yeah.
Would they get blown out by the Bills? I don't know.
I don't think they get blown out by the Bills.
Okay.
They would lose.
They would lose. I do think the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to win the AFC South. I think you finally added talent around Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence looks like the guy that was not only coming out of high school as one of the most heavily recruited guys, but also coming out of Clemson. And the skill set has always been there. And now Doug Peterson, offensive-minded head coach, and the defense is overperforming. You shut out the Colts, who, might I add, look very fraudulent, even though they had a great win, and the Chargers, who I got to give you respect because you did say the Chargers were ass. And they look like ass.
Brandon
Bad
Staley.
teams are bad teams, man. Like, you can put all the pretty pieces on a team, and at the end of the day, it's the same teams for the past 20 years that are going to be winning.
I'm just saying, off those first 3 weeks, Justin Herbert, 25 of 45, 297, and a touchdown. Like that, he's just not. If he's a superstar quarterback, you need to elevate your team. That was a dismantled.
Wait, so you've given Tua all the damn praise for 13 for 18, but you're saying 25 for 45
threw
for
the ball
almost
45
300
times.
yards.
That's
He
bad.
threw the ball
it's
45
bad. Bro,
times.
their coaching is
But,
terrible,
like,
which
you-
was the base of my whole argument in the beginning of the season. That they have pretty pieces. They added Khalil Mack. They added all these guys, but they don't have a team that can really contend. They missed the playoffs last year.
It comes down
and
to
I'm supposed to
coaching.
believe in them.
Do you think the Jacksonville Jaguars are for real?
They have to be.
I think the Jags right now are the best team in
You know
Florida.
why the Jags?
wait.
The Jacksonville Jaguars
Whoa.
right now are the best team in Florida.
I thought
You're
you said
smiling,
football.
saying that you don't even believe.
They're
that shit.
literally the best team in Florida. The Bucks don't
What
look
makes you say
great.
they're
that?
not.
What
No,
makes you
they're
say
not.
that? Stop that. Have some fucking class,
Bro, first off, they beat the Colts 24-0. You don't shut out teams. Bro, it's the NFL. Teams put up points. Like, even if it's 10 points, 3 points, they put up points. They shut out the Colts, who just beat the Chiefs. Now, I'm not going to do all the transitive property things. I know at the end of the year, we could say probably like Washington football team, whatever they're called. Now, the Commanders are the best team. And like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to go through the transitive property route. But they look really, really good. Trevor Lawrence is finally living up to the prospect that he was coming into the league. As you said, the defense is playing well. They have receivers everywhere. Like, we talked about Kirk clowning them all offseason because they gave him a lot of money. Well, he's showing
a
up.
dog.
Marvin Jones is showing up. Zay Jones is showing up. James Robinson looks elite. Fucking
17 for 100 and a touchdown.
Travis Etienne looks so quick. He looks so. He's
What
got
are
that
they
burst.
doing to these Achilles?
This team, dude. This team is really, really, really good.
If
And
you-
I wasn't on the team in the
Well,
beginning
dude,
of the year.
there's always that second year quarterback, right, that steps up and proves himself to be one of the elite players in football. Trevor Lawrence, he's on MVP watch
Burrow
right now
did
at
it-
this
Burrow
point. I'm
did it
not even
last
joking.
year.
Like,
It was Joe last year. It's Trevor Lawrence
It was
now.
Mahomes a couple years ago. It was Justin Herbert like right the year after that. It's Trevor Lawrence's time right now, and I'm telling you what, I'm taking his MVP odds
With
right
the
now.
way
I'm
James-
100% betting on him to win.
With
the
the way
MVP.
James Robinson's playing, with the way Cam Akers came back, like I would question how quickly I could come back from an Achilles injury with the way these doctors are pumping into, they're doing something to these Achilles because James Robinson looks fantastic.
He looks great, bro. That
He's
breakaway
good.
speed he had on that run
Oh
yesterday.
my God,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was there.
Nah, man, that RB duo is nice, and Trevor looks great.
But I want to go back.
They're
to
just
what
very
you, I want
complete.
to go back
They're
to
just
what you
so
just said, though. You
complete.
just said they're the best team in Florida.
Yeah.
Would they get blown out by the Bills? I don't know.
I don't think they get blown out by the Bills.
Okay,
They would lose.
they would lose. Would they lose to
They
the
probably
Ravens,
would lose.
who you just said is the third best team
They
in
would lose
the
to the
AFC?
Ravens.
Probably lose to the Ravens.
Okay, exactly.
The Ravens lost to the Dolphins, and I still think they're better than.
That's fine.
Then the
That's
Dolphins.
fine. But just relax. Don't say some nonsense. All right, I get it.
I'm
All
just-
right,
we're having a
This is
conversation
a little
here.
group chat.
We're having a
We like to talk
conversation.
We're not having a conversation. You're just trying to trigger me, and I'm sure my vein is coming out right now.
Look, the Bucks.
Have
The
some
Bucks
class.
defense looks really good. They're a pretty complete team, but Tom Brady doesn't look amazing right now. The offense is missing a lot of pieces. And then the Dolphins, they look good overall. Like we said, they're legit. But I do think it's a competition right now between the best team in Florida. Like those three teams
It's
are
not a
really.
competition.
The
Those
Jags,
three teams
the
are
Jags
good.
have the best quarterback in Florida, and they have the most experienced head coach.
And
That's
Doug
the two
Peters-
most important things in football, right?
Bro, Doug Peterson
fair.
changed the Eagles from a shit team to the best team in football, and then they won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles at quarterback.
That's fine.
What he's doing with the Jaguars, it looks very, very,
With a-
very
with a
similar.
quarterback
and
that's actually talented.
Carson Wentz was. He made him look like an MVP. Trevor Lawrence was the best prospect coming out of college ever.
That's fine.
This
there
team might be
was never
special.
any doubt
This
he
team
was
might
going
be
one.
special.
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't beat a team 24-0, and they come out the next week and beat the Chargers 38-10.
Well, I still
the
think
Chargers,
That's more impressive to me.
who y'all had as Super Bowl contenders, and I said wouldn't make the playoffs.
You're right, and I just gave you your flowers, so give me them back. The Miami Dolphins are the best team in
You
Florida.
said Tua got the flowers, so who's got the flowers? Me, Tua, or
Everyone,
you?
bro. We all want
Who's got the flowers, bro?
We all want to go flower picking. There's nothing wrong
Give
with that.
Micah Micah Parsons his flowers tonight.
What I
after he
say?
said-
Well, what I say last week? Michael Parsons, best defensive player in the NFL.
Yeah, facts.
Did
He
So,
did say that. He
all
did
right.
say that.
I love flowers, bro. I'm a plant guy.
Do you think the Jags are the truth? If they are, let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and let us know what you want us to talk about next week.